and my champion pool top lane, because right now the team I sub for does not like my pool.
What does your pool consists of? I think you said Jace, Riven.
Jace, Riven, and Shen, and they hate Shen and Riven.
Okay.
So I'm pretty much stuck Jace top lane whenever they want.
All right. So, dude, what kind of champions they want you? Do they want you to learn like tankier champions or like?
They want me on tankier champions that can help disengage. That's their big thing. Because none of them like playing disengaged champions.
Okay, so essentially,
which I like Shen for, but they're like, no.
Essentially, what they want you to do is they want you to play more Gnar and Maokai. That's what it's sounding like to me. Okay. So, I mean, for disengage, like Maokai is probably the better one to like learn because he's built-in tank, really strong disengage, really strong disengage with his like slow cooldown root, slow like knockback, and his ult just reduces damage by 20%. Yeah. So he's just got all the tools in his kit, so he's like really the first one to learn.
Okay. You want to hop into it?
Right, first thing I want to go over though is like kind of runes and masteries that I run for them.
I have too many runes, too many pages, so if you're empty, just tell me what to run.
Okay. So what I run on him is I run attack speed reds, armor yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, because it allows you to get your passive procs faster in team fights, like when things are happening. You just spells
flat armor.
Yeah, flat armor yellows. This is just one. Like I run 2 pages for him. This is one of the 2. Scaling MR blues, and then flat AP quints. The other one I have is essentially the same thing, except it runs scaling armor instead of flat.
Against like an AP matchup?
Yeah, so I'm up against like an AP, or maybe like health per level instead. So like I have a couple pages that I could go to for that. But that's generally going to get you through. Flat AP.
Okay.
So that'll give you enough AP to be effective in lane. It'll give you the attack speed to be able to proc your passive and heal yourself in fights, and it'll just give you overall general tankiness. For masteries, I go 921 again. I take.
Nice.
You can look at my mastery page number 9 if you want. It's just got a couple like the AP standard down in the offensive page and then a pretty standard defensive. So like you can take a look at that whenever you want. But it's up to you how you prefer to do this. Like we could go the Embers route and you could either stream and I could watch, or we can go the other route and I could play against you.
My computer is nowhere near good enough, so I'll just hop into a custom with you if that's okay.
You can hop into a custom, or I could just spectate a game and comment 3 minutes behind if that's like what you want to do. It's up to you. It's really hard to work on certain things in 1v1s. Like I feel like I was able to go over a lot more with Embers than I was, because like I was watching, him actually play a game instead of just like a 1v1 kind of slap fight. Because the only thing I can comment on there is mechanics. If that's all you want to comment it on, like your mechanics with the champions, then that's fine. But if you're learning them, it's kind of difficult for me to, because I felt like since he didn't know the basics very well, I couldn't really teach him much.
Okay, I'll hop into a team builder. Okay, that's my new pages.
Yeah, hopping into a team builder would be good, and I'll just kind of spectate 3 minutes behind. In this case, since I have to be really far behind and everything, I'll probably have like a document too that I'm keeping track of, like as I'm saying stuff, so I can send it to you.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Run TP Flash, I assume.
Yeah, Flash TP is generally what you want to do, because you're not gonna have much kill pressure with a Maokai in lane.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow, 2-minute Q time. Fun.
Yeah. Qs are great, aren't they?
Yeah, whatchamacallit, I main AD, so I have this really bad habit of hanging back in fights and trying to deal damage regardless of what role I'm actually playing.
Yeah, that's kind of. I play top lane, so when I'm playing AD carry, I have this really bad tendency to run face first in and try and jib the AD carry first.
Please, Vayne all the way, 1v5, okay?
I just arcane shifted in the middle of the team on Ezreal, and my team's like...
It's so funny. Blue Ezreal's coming back, so I've been picking up that a lot. I main Ez, but I used to run Triforce Bork. That was my favorite build.
I do like Manamune Triforce. It's really weird. I like it, though.
I'm not a huge fan of Manning Triforce, but I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah,
And it's weird because his E and W now deal damage with blue build, so it's kind of weird to use them.
yeah,
You have
it's
to juggle more.
it's a personal preference type thing. I feel.
Ezreal's very versatile.
Yeah, I agree. Just let me know when you get the game.
Yeah.
If you have
At this
any,
point, I might just go blind and install Hawk.
yeah, if you have any questions like about like just top lane mechanics in general or anything that I can just talk about right now.
Top lane mechanics
feel
in
free to
general.
ask.
When do you want to just have a farm fest, and when do you want to try and call for ganks and go aggressive? Is there like...
Okay, so in that situation, you generally all like if you're playing, those tankier disengagers, you generally always just kind of want to go for a farm fest. Maokai has great gank potential at all points because your E is a 50% slow, your Q is a knockback and slow, and your W is a targeted route that's uninterruptible. So you have a lot of CC that you can put down. So ganking for him at any point is like a really good opportunity for the jungler because he just brings so much to the table. So like, there's no really any point where you need to look for ganks because Maokai is just always gankable. Like his lane is always gankable. So you generally just want to play it safe, farm up, especially if the enemy's playing aggressively, and play it out farming, and only try and go super aggro if you either know you'll win the trade, or if you have your jungler coming up. But other than that, Maokai will generally outscale a lot of people into the mid game. So you don't really need to worry about pressuring too hard, because once you get your Rod of Ages and another tanky item, you're essentially just going to be unkillable for 10, 20 minutes. Especially if there's spells flying.
What am I going to be maxing?
Q. Q is what you max first. QWE. Take E at level 1 though, generally.
Yeah, just for vision.
Vision and your ability to farm from range. It takes a while to learn how to use the saplings to last hit properly. Yeah. It's just something that comes with playing the champion though.
Mm-hmm.
But
my phone is going crazy. Unplug it. Okay, so I don't know. Should I be trying to push them and deny them C? What are the matchups he does well in versus what he doesn't do well in?
Matchups he does well in. He does well in essentially all matchups. Maokai doesn't have
should
a
I be
matchup.
pushing up and trying to deny farm?
Generally, you should be just kind of trying to keep the lane in the middle of the wave in the middle of the lane. If the enemy is shoving really hard, then you can kind of counter shove hard to match them. But you always want to keep the lane somewhere in the middle, because it makes it so you're able to have ganks happen to you, or have ganks happen for you. And if you get ganked, you can still get out fairly easily because you don't pack. The tree does not pack a lot of mobility, as one would expect from a tree. But so you just keeping it in the middle, keeping your ward coverage good. That's generally what you want to shoot for.
Okay.
The only matchup Maokai has problems with, I feel, is Lissandra, and even then you just kind of counter push.
Yeah, all the laners I play are bullies, so I'm used to just pushing people out of lane.
Yeah, it's a completely different play style when you start switching to tanks, because you're not as big of a bully.
I wanted some advice rather than just to hop into ranked with Maokai.
Yeah, that's all good. That's what I'm here for. It's gonna be my last lesson for the
And
day.
group disbanded. Awesome. Hey, found a new one. Support Pantheon. Okay.
Not bad.
Mid Nasus and support Pantheon. Fun.
Oh my god. What is that team?
It's okay, we have a Corki, we can't really lose.
Aw shit, I got
Broken as hell right now.
13 EXP from that last coaching session.
Wait, what? God, I haven't gotten EXP in so long, I forgot the EXP bar was there. Said you started playing Season 1?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been
Got
around.
all the fun skins.
Been around for a bit. I actually don't have that many skins. Like, I only have skins on champions I play, unless I got mystery gifted something for someone that's like
Dear
way
God,
out there
I
in
am.
left field.
I'm addicted to skins in the worst possible way.
Like,
Like
I'm.
it is.
Oh
Check out that link I sent you.
dear lord.
Hey, oh no, we lost our jungler.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Yeah, it's. And here I am on
That's
my like 3-year-old laptop because I
a
can't afford a new one.
that's a lot of skins. I definitely don't have that many. I only have skins for champions I play or ones that have been mystery gifted randomly. So,
And victorious and whatnot, and free
yeah,
skins.
yeah, essentially.
Janna is my favorite support, and I'm so sad that I wasn't around for victorious Janna. God, team builder takes forever.
Yep, it's okay. I don't have anything after this, so if it ends up extending a little over
That's
time.
cool. I actually told my friend, the top laner for one of my other teams, that you did top lane coaching, and that this hour after mine was available, so he might take it.
It just disappeared on the thing, so I don't know if it'll even be available to take. Like, I don't know. That's really weird. Or maybe it's because he just put in his thing. I don't know. I'm still figuring out how this site works. Messages.
Yeah, I did the adopt a noob thing. I can't remember if that was this site or one of the other
It's
ones.
this
I
site.
adopted a silver thing.
It's this site. Like, I see the adopted.
I actually wanted to register as.
I was thinking about doing it. I don't know though. I probably
It's a fun way to find new people.
will. Yeah. Like, I just want to coach. Like, our. Actually, I don't know if I can say anything about this yet, so I'm just not gonna. But there's a few things that are coming up that might increase the popularity of this coaching thing. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
God, dude, the teaser is real.
I know.
No.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about it, so I'm just gonna stop myself now. Joseph's in
Did
chat.
you sign anything?
No, I haven't signed anything, but I just don't
Did you
wanna,
click I agree?
I don't want
Feel
to
your
say
soul.
anything if our coach doesn't want me to. Joseph, I know you're in there. I can see you. Say something.
Joseph, can he tell me?
Acknowledge me.
He wants you to notice him sometime. Ah, we're in loading screen.
Okay.
Finally.
I'll hop in the spectate then.
I'm up against a Fiora. This is gonna be interesting. Should I go cloth 5 or should I go flask?
Alright, so not allowed to talk about it.
You're not allowed to talk about what my starting items are?
No, sorry. Cloth armor.
Oh.
In that situation, cloth armor, health pot, mana. Before health pots and a mana pot would probably be best.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I assumed I was not able to talk about it, and I am not. So I apologize.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna go grab a drink before this starts. The other team has toasters.
It's all good.
Perks of being half a foot away from your kitchen. Yeah. There's Zenzel sitting comfortably at 25%. Doesn't look like he's moving anytime soon. How much did you pay for your laptop?
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, welcome back. I didn't realize you were gone.
Sorry, you went up
Yeah,
to
my
go get a
kitchen
drink,
first.
and I went to go use the bathroom and get a drink myself, so figured it was a good time.
Fun. Yeah. How much did you pay for your laptop?
I got this as a Christmas gift. It's quite. I think it was like $1,100 though. It's a MSI gaming laptop because I also.
Yeah, no, I read the specs.
Yeah, I go to school with it, so yeah, I'll have all my like programs for all my computer science classes and shit on here too. So, and I also like game. So this is like my parents have bugged me forever. Like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I said this is a joke, and they got it for me. I'm like, well, shit. Now I have nothing I want anymore. So this year was kind of fun for.
Well, it was like.
They're like, what do you want? And I'm like,
you mean a video?
like, I like, what do you want? I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I got this nice little refurbished.
How long do my saplings last?
45 seconds.
Okay.
35, yeah, 35. So.
I mean, game, by the way.
Yeah, I'm loading in. So it'll probably take a little while to load in, judging by the. Oh dear lord, there are some serious toasters here.
Yeah.
Diana, please!
I don't know, dude. Diana loaded before Zen.
Oh, really? On mine, Diana's taken forever and Zen's like almost done.
Oh. Well, didn't know my saplings costed 60 mana a pop.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna because Hero's not coming anytime soon and I'm out of mana. Oh, I'm so good at this.
Alright, so a neat little trick with Maokai, by the way. This is something I learned last night, too, so this I'm imparting some new knowledge here. If your jungler's okay with it, you can actually just start at the crows, sapling it up, and then when they spawn, just kill them, go back to base, buy items, like any pots or whatever, and teleport to lane with a level 2 advantage.
Huh. Like the Scion thing where you use your passive to
Yeah,
take them?
yeah, except you don't have to die. But so if your team's okay with that, that's that's a perfectly viable option.
Okay. Yeah. It's in a Mumu, so I mean.
Yeah. Westeros did it to me.
So
last
do I
night.
want to be trading with Fiora at all early?
You don't want to like go into auto attack trades with her. Generally, no. You just want to like use your Q and your E to kind of chip away at her. Don't spend too much mana because you don't have all that much mana sustain. So try and just like use your use your autos effectively. Just try and keep minions shoved. Like
Whoa,
not
that
shoved, but
spike
just
was insane.
not shoved, but just try and keep it so you don't get like screwed because of minions.
Okay. Do I take a second point in Q level 3 or do I go straight into my W?
I just go straight W. It's utility is really nice. Like just the root's nice in general, but it also makes you untargetable. So like you can't be hit. So
well, that's up her ulti.
I don't know. That's a.
I know Zonya's though.
That's a great question. You'll have to figure it out. Like see if you can figure it out this game. I haven't played against a Fiora in a very long time, so.
Yeah, no. The only Fioras I see now are mid, and it is hard as hell to go against a Fiora in the mid lane.
Yeah,
There's so much sustain, gap close.
Bitch of a champ.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's essentially like the same as Riven, though. If you don't die, you just won the lane. Like if she doesn't get her snowball
Until
started.
she, goes.
Until she goes bottom, gets a double kill, and you're like, the fuck,
yeah,
guys.
I was gonna say that. Just like a Kali. Just, oh, hey guys, I zoned a Kali. She has 10 farm at, 45 minutes, or, 10 minutes.
Triple kill.
Double kill. Yeah. And that lane's over.
Yeah. Okay.
Their jungle's in. Does Zen have enough health for a level 3 gank after the clear?
Yeah, he does. Zen's pretty healthy.
Okay. I'm gonna let the wave push to me then.
Yeah, don't be afraid to use your ward early on, by the way, your trinket ward, around the 1 minute mark. Like 50 seconds to a minute.
This Fiora is playing really passive, so I'm fine.
Yeah, that's really good. But I'm just saying, like early game though, 1 minute. Like don't be afraid to use your ward, because
yeah,
it'll come back up by the time the first gank happens.
I'm used to having a support for all my warding needs. The tower farm is hard. I have my passive up, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, just hit a minion. Keep it going. Your passives.
Oh, I went in for a trade.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine too.
And God, that mana cost is unbearable.
You generally want to like hit something before you go in for trades because there's going to be a lot of spells flying around in.
Oh no, I was full HP. That's why
okay.
She was playing super passive.
Okay, then that's fine.
I was like, wait, my passive should be popping right.
Yeah,
that's
like a thing though. If you like notice that, like feel free to just
Ooh,
hit a minion, then go
that
into the
hurt.
trade because you'll be able to get a second passive pop.
Okay. My goodness, she just blew ignite on me, and that was scary. Although I think she's leaving. Can't be sure though. Nope, she's just trying to bush trap me. Fun. 600 elo bush traps are really bad. Why do I have like 4 Maokai skins? That's just.
This is the one I use. It got mystery gifted to me.
And I have this, Haunted, and Charred, and Totemic, I believe.
Damn, yo, all of them.
I can't remember on Totemic though.
That's all.
That
of
was
them.
bad. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oops.
Nice.
Got mystery gifted Silver Kale. That was probably the best mystery gift I've gotten. That or Pulse Fire.
Silver Kale. Have you seen the LS video Legend of the Silver Kale? Wow.
Yes. Oh my God. That's actually what introduced me to coaching in general.
Yeah, that's
Like I didn't know it existed until then, outside of pro teams.
that was really funny. But I'm surprised that Nasus got the first. It's fucking AP Nasus. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know what's happening down there. I'm just
Yep.
on top lane island.
Top lane's your little island.
Yep. I think she's gonna dive me. She's full HP and I am not.
If you need to, just go
Let's
back.
see what
Like,
I can do with
it's
that.
not worth dying.
Oh.
Like, but if you can.
Oh no, I'm not gonna die.
Oh.
There's no way I can die from a dive, but I
Okay.
don't know if I'll come out ahead or not.
If she dives you, generally come out ahead, because she'll blow a summoner or an ulti or whatever in the process. And her ult's a lot more valuable than yours is.
Okay.
When it comes, like, you can pop yours
Lumu's
whenever,
gonna come top.
whenever the hell you want. Yeah, CSing under the
Okay, well,
tower just takes some time to get used to on Maokai.
No, man. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm at 38 to her 44.
That's fine. Like, you know, generally in this lane, you're supposed to be down like 15 early on. Like, so, yeah, being able to keep up your farm is really good. It's like
Oh,
Fiora's.
Lumu just ganked me, and I didn't even realize how much mana my ult costed per second, so I
Oh
just
yeah.
popped it early and then ran out.
So
These attack speed rats are actually really useful.
yeah, it helps you procking your passive a lot faster. But one thing I've noticed, like, okay, so this is just like a Maokai thing. When you queue, don't queue towards them. Actually, queue away. It sounds extremely counterintuitive, like
Counterintuitive.
yeah, like queue towards your like behind you, cause
Goodness.
it hits in a small AOE around you, and it will knock them into you instead of away from your E. Like it'll keep them in position for it, you know.
Okay.
Because if you queue forward, you have a chance of knocking them into their minion wave and having your sapling get intercepted, and that's just wasted mana at that point.
Oh, okay. And she just pushed me out of lane. I know, I kind of wanted to base.
Yeah.
So should I be going for a roar or
Yeah.
frozen hard start?
Rush Roa.
Okay.
That cloth armor should provide you more than enough defense. Like, yeah, you have 70 armor at this point. You're fine for a little while.
Okay. God, I have no idea. Guess I'll get tier ones. I mean, I don't know.
Just get potions and a ward if you need to. Like, you don't really need boots all that badly in this situation.
I just didn't know what to buy.
Yeah, you can also just turn that cloth armor into a ninja tabby because they don't have much CC.
Yeah. That's what I was planning on. Oh my god, I lagged and I tried to flash in on her and she got the recall done. I'm so sad right now.
That sucks. It's always the worst when shit like that happens.
I don't know.
I was having some seriously bad packet loss the other day against Wings, and like I was playing Yasuo.
I know, right? Like,
And
yeah.
I'd hit E, and like instead of like dashing, I'd just kind of like stop and then teleport to where I was finished with the dash, and I was like, oh, this is bad.
That was scary. Oh my goodness. I wish I had teleport right now for that bot lane fight. The support pantheon going ham. Okay, so she got Tiamat, I got Catalyst.
Catalyst is really good for your sustain. It allows you to like use a lot more mana because it restores a lot of mana when you level up. Like, I think it's like 200 mana and 150 health when you level. Oh yeah, I see that ult now, where you just kind of ulted and then you were done.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ult costs a lot of mana to keep running.
I had no idea. I thought it was like a cheap toggle.
Yeah, it's they don't like it, they want you to think about leaving it on. So it used to be a cheap toggle.
There I learned.
Yeah, it's just like a
Yeah,
little.
we should just see my guys turn it on and leave it on all fight, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like when it wasn't even like targetable, it wasn't on yourself. You should like put it on the ground where you thought the damage was going to be happening. But yeah,
Where'd Fiora go?
I think this is much better for like helping people learn the basics than actually 1v1ing them, because I can't teach someone the basics while shit stomping them.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. You towered over him, and I'm like, that's not going to teach him.
I can it's teaching him.
Sad.
It's teaching him not to sit there like.
Yeah, I
the
suppose.
tower
Because he
with-
was playing way too passive.
He was playing extremely passive, and like he just wasn't respecting the champion's potential to kill him under his own
Okay, I
tower.
remember there's a spot like somewhere over here where I can ward over the wall. I look like an idiot. Nope, just warded my lane.
Nice.
It's okay, it was worth.
So yeah, I'm not noticing any like super glaring, like any errors or anything like that. Like you're doing really well when it comes to laning, but let me. they're taking
Oh my
a shot.
goodness. That was fucking scary. I'm out. I just killed Fiora.
Nice. Okay. So okay. When you shop, you especially since you didn't have. Okay, that's something I can comment on. All right, so this I'm going to comment on first. First off, when you shop, if you don't have flask, you generally are always going to want to come back with I just said flash potions.
Yeah, she just wasn't hurting that much, so I wasn't worried. I
Yeah.
figured my passive would take her.
Yeah, but it's
Or
just
that
it's
enough?
in case you get like ganked or something, so you can sustain back up and not be forced to leave. That's the general rule. Also, when you go back and buy 2 wards like that, like if you're like around level 7, 8, you can feel free to just sell your warding trinket and get the sweeper.
Okay.
If you're
Oh,
able
look, you
to,
just got a triple.
if you're able to just buy wards instead of like having to rely on that ward, then yeah, just sell your sweeper because it's gonna be so much more valuable than the warding trinket at that point. And then the big thing I was
Alright,
gonna
I'll do that
say
next back. I got
is
2.
that teleport, man, was so unnecessary.
I know. I got so greedy for the kill right there. I was like, I can do this, and then,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it was really unnecessary, and yeah, it put your TP on cooldown really hard because you teleport to a minion.
yeah.
So
I don't know the in and outs of teleport as a summoner spell because I never take it.
it takes time. Like you generally want to like TP to towers if possible, but like if you can't, then it's perfectly fine.
Right now.
TP to wards and stuff.
Even in CS with Fiora.
Yeah, in that situation, you definitely could have walked because it wasn't like gonna hit your tower anytime soon. You weren't.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna hit
lose.
my turret. I wasn't gonna lose any. I just wanted to kill.
Yeah, so it's just little things like that. TP
My
takes a while
goodness.
to get used to.
Prior
Also, once you hit
to like a month ago. Oh, sorry.
oh, it's when you hit level
Go.
7, you can throw your E on the back line, on the caster line, and then Q it after your E explodes, and you'll kill every single caster minion. It really helps for farming under tower, but yeah, you can go ahead.
Prior to like a month ago, I would run like 14, 15 ping, and now I'm at like 150, and it just sucks.
Where are you at?
Like, I don't know what they did. Like an hour away from Riot, Southern California.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Have you tried using a VPN? Are you like using Comcast or Fios?
No. I'm on Time Warner.
Oh, Time Warner. Fuck that. That's why. Time Warner's stupid. I live up in Sacramento. So, yeah, like I recommend like just trying a VPN. See if that helps. That was some really.
I think
good,
it's actually the wireless adapter in my computer.
I might do it too. That was some really good kiting. So in that situation, hold on, let me. Yeah, okay, so you saw. Alright, so in that situation, Fiora just towered over you. First, you want to pop your ult a little sooner because it reduces the damage.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about my ult until I
Yeah,
popped it.
that's fine. But like, second, you saw their jungler bot lane. You saw him on the ward that you guys had on Dragon. You had no reason to go back there. You were 100% safe because you just killed Fiora and everybody else was visible on the map. I checked with the vision things. You could generally before you go back, you want to push the lane up to their tower to cause it to reset to get them to lose stuff and have it reset to the middle of the lane and push towards you in your favor. That's extremely
Okay.
important. Because the way you leave it now, it's essentially you're having it push towards them, and you're not denying them anything for dying to you. Like if it's in a situation where like you don't see anyone and like you know the map's completely dark, then yeah, that's a fine back. But like you saw Jin Zhao, you saw their mid laner, you saw their bot lane, so there's no realistic threat of anyone coming to kill you. So just keeping your eye on the minimap with little things like that really does help. The fuck is happening bot side? Yeah, right now,
I don't know.
yeah, right now you're doing good, just shoving straight into the tower. Like Fiora went bot, died randomly, and yeah, you're getting. You should when your minions are here, you should just honestly be auto attacking the tower, like, because they're trying to put on dragon pressure. So trying to like put on the top tower pressure too is really good. Because if you can get their tower down with teleport, that gives you a lot more, you know, ability to roam around the map and have a presence. And global gold is just always a good thing.
Damn it! Wow, my flash went off. I played that bad. Okay, I finished my row.
Yeah, get Tabby and Frozen Heart next. I feel would be good.
Yeah, I got Tabby. I have the ingredients. Okay, so right now my team just got a couple kills. They're taking Dragon. They killed most people, so I don't need TP down for it. But Fiora might. Yeah, she's gonna get my turret. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
280.
Yeah, she pushes really fast. With her W and
That doesn't add up.
her W gives her like 60, 80.
Doesn't add up. Oh, okay, because she has 40 AD from the Tiamat, 10 from the freaking longsword, and then a few.
Yeah, her W gives her a shit ton.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
It is, but that's just how it works.
God, I have 100 AP.
Yeah.
That dragon buff.
You got pretty terrifying in the mid. Like Maokai's terrifying, 15 to 30 minutes. Like he does damage and he's hard to kill. And this AP Nasus is the funniest goddamn thing. Like he's pushing, he's throwing his weight around on this Diana. It's just funny. Yeah, so you've only gotten one gank, but you're still like able to be useful. Like, cause Maokai is just a strong laner in general. Cause he has like built-in sustain, built-in CC, built-in wave. Like he's got everything that you want essentially, except like a way to escape if shit hits the fan. Like that's his only downside.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's his only like problem. But other than that, like you got everything that you want. You got tankiness, healing. You just you got it all.
Right now, I don't have a first turret, and the lane's reset to where it would be if we each had a turret. What do I do in this situation? I was gonna push and roam, but then my team did something.
In that situation, pushing and roaming would be good, but generally, if you can't find a situation to roam, just warding up their like jungle like exits and stuff, and then pushing, keeping on pressure is a good idea. Like keeping up pressure is what you want, essentially what you want to be doing here. Like keep Fiora here, so that when you can TP somewhere, you can you have the advantage. Yeah, see that's what I was talking about with your Qs. Like you just queued towards your tower and you knocked her like in a weird way. Like, that's what you should be doing.
Woo! Quirky got another triple and I killed Karma.
Very nice, very nice.
So I was totally not able to pay attention for that last entire part you were talking about.
Well, that's fine. All right. So anyway, in that situation, when the lane's like reset to like the middle of the lane, quote unquote, if you both had your first tower, what you want to do is you want to ward up their jungle exits so you can see if their jungler is going to come and gank you or not, and then generally just oh, that was a late flash. And then generally just
I know.
keep pressure. Yeah, keep pressure up. So that she can't roam. Because she doesn't have teleport. She can't go anywhere, like, without you doing something in that situation. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if she roams somewhere, you're gonna take the tower, you're gonna get good damage on it. So she has to stay and deal with you. So
Hmm.
that's generally what you want to do in that situation.
I think that was an effective use of teleport. I went from 110 to 214.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I don't know what their team is doing, or what my team is doing, to be honest. Like, this is a weird
Sometimes
ass
it's just
comp.
better not to try not to understand it and just go with the flow.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh god, the root for my W's just has such a duration on it.
The duration goes up every time you scale it up to, like, it goes from 1 to 2
Oh,
seconds.
that would explain that.
So
No, Corky, don't duel the Fiora. Bad Corky.
also, like, just a thing, like, I feel
I'm
like
out.
you could be trying to trade a little more aggressively with the Fiora at some points when you know her ult and ignite her down. Because your
Okay.
ult only has like a 30-second cooldown. Yeah, 28.5-second cooldown on your ult.
Yeah,
So you
25.
can just go in with it, like, up, especially if you're about to level 2, this works really well. You just go in, like,
Yeah, from the
W with your
Catalyst
ult,
Pro.
yeah, like, just trade really hard, pop, like, try and kill all the minions. What I do is I actually try and kill all the minions that are around, and then after that, explode it, get all the damage on them, like, level up, heal, and win the trade, essentially.
Okay.
Alright, so for that TP mid, it was a good TP. I think it would have been a little better if you TP'd on the minions instead of the tower, but yeah, cooldown's good. But like if you had TP'd on the minion, it would have created a better flanking situation.
Okay.
Oh, that Q saved that Corki, very nice. So yeah, Maokai's job generally is just to kind of make sure his backline can stay safe. Like he can dive, but his primary function, like his kit, is just really good at making sure his carries make it out alive, and can do damage consistently.
If Fiora's mid, I think I can pick up her tower right now. That's a neat trick. I didn't realize you could clear the backline with no AP built other than my Roa.
What was that? One more time, sorry.
I enjoy being able to clear the backline with nothing but a Roa in terms of AP.
Yeah, he does a lot of base damage. Sapling's one, like I think Sapling is the highest base damage ability in the game.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. AP Nass is the god.
My team's trying to play an ARAM and Dragon stuff, and I'm just like, okay.
Just do your own thing. Stay on your island.
Okay. Well, you guys do that. I'm gonna zone them off.
Yeah, especially since Fiora doesn't have any like armor pen, and you're sitting on like 175 armor, essentially. When she's in range, like you can absolutely throttle her. That should be a dead Corky. Dead Fiora.
Yeah, he tried to duel the Fiora without me there.
Yeah, that's
And
me.
we just aced him. And got Dragon.
Very nice. Actually, it might not be a dead. Ooh.
Yeah, no, we all died there.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
if that's what I'm... Yeah.
Yeah.
Up near blue buff.
That was unfortunate.
Bad.
Yeah, shit like that happens. Maokai's not a heavy damage dealer.
Yeah. I like the percent health on the W. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, it's really good. But like, yeah, you're not a heavy.
We used to
damage.
be on the other side of this kit.
You're just a CC bot.
Which Ezreal can deal with, but one of my other favorite picks is Draven, and oh god, I hate Maokai's as Draven. like, oh hey, I have a gap closer that you can't stop.
Whoa! That karma fucked up. She hit Jonia's, and on accident, Pantheon just walks up to her and starts laughing. Rip.
I'm dead.
Damn, this game's a
I tried to
bloodbath.
save Nasus. I know, right? 28 to 23 at 25 minutes.
And I don't think, like, yeah, Nasus isn't really worth saving at this point. Like, his score's alright, but you just need to, like, keep that Gorky up and running.
Corky's doing insanely well right now. You said go for Frozen Heart and what?
Frozen Heart, I don't know. In this situation, they get either Spirit Visage or Horn Mail. Whichever one you
Okay,
feel
they have
like
like
you want more.
they have a Diana.
Yeah, that's like the Spirit Visage will also help with your healing too. So it's up to you. Like
Yeah.
whatever you feel like. You
I shouldn't have
want.
tried to save that Nasus. It cost us probably a tower.
Yeah, like Nasus
I can't
is like
keep
he's
anytime.
alright, like but he's not worth saving.
Oh, they stopped pushing. He's going damage though, so I was like, save the damage dealer.
Yeah. He's not the best damage dealer to be saving. So, just one of those situations.
He's going kind of bruisery though.
He's got a. I think he's gonna go.
Rylas.
Oh, he's got a Iceborne. The fuck? He might get. If he gets a Leandris, I understand. If not, then I don't know.
Rylas is nice.
I don't know what he's doing if he doesn't.
I've kind of given up on the Nasus and the Pantheon as trying to make sense of them.
The Pantheon support's like a thing. Like I've seen it. It's all right. Like I don't know about Nasus Smith though. Okay, let me see. Alright. Yeah, so for this team fight around Dragon, you played it alright. I think you should be trying to peel for Corky a little harder. There's a lot of time you just spent running around, kind of doing not much.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where to go.
Yeah, just if you're ever in doubt about what to do, if you're ever in doubt about what to do, just stay by your AD carry and make sure no one's on them. And if anybody does get on them, just CC them to hell. Like that's generally the best course of action on Maokai.
Okay. Thank goodness, 450 ping right now.
God bless Time
Painful.
Warner.
Yeah, dude. Like, they just upgraded me, too. I have 50 down right now and 10 up.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna take my inhaler real quick because my chest hurts a little bit, so I'm gonna shut up for a moment.
Okay. Go for it. Asthma?
Nah, it's just some weird condition. Like, it's with my chest. Like, I don't remember what it was called, but like it's just points where like, I'm essentially congested 100% of the time for some reason. So that's why
That kind of sucks.
yeah, cough and clear my throat a lot because I had bronchitis and pleurisy before, so like it kind of like.
Well, I tried to W Fiora as she ulted, and that was an interesting experience.
Did you like root her mid ult?
No, I just kind of flew around in a little circle. Oh, they surrendered. GG.
GG. I'm gonna finish this
This
game
Ice
out.
Rift is so pretty.
Oh, you got that.
Yeah, dude, the victory and defeat screens are my favorite part.
Yeah, so essentially since I had those two diseases, shit got fucked up. So that's just how it is for me. It's whatever. But yeah, so in team fights on Maokai, I generally just peel for whoever's fed. Like, even if you're the one that's fed, you still kind of just, like, want to peel.
Okay. Yeah, because if you're fed, you're just going to get tankier. You're not going to hurt more.
Exactly.
Different levels.
Like, yeah, your levels will give you some more damage
I
on
don't
your W, but...
And I have a little more understanding from when I'm yelling at top laners to stay on me, because, you know.
Yeah. It can be a little, you have to fight a couple desires. You're like, I want to dive in, but... Because like, you just got so much CC and you can lock up a squishy too. It takes a lot of planning and foresight in order to make have this shit all work out. So...
You know.
it, it's a complicated process. It's not something that you just pick up immediately. It takes a lot of games to understand what you're doing. So
Ended up 2-3-13.
that's a really good score. You know, you don't need to go positive on that guy. It's nice to go positive, but you don't need to. You just need to be that big wall of wood for your team. I'd say meat, but he's a tree.
I actually took the least damage on my team other than the Corki.
Yeah, I mean, you have like what 216 armor. Like, no one on their team that's fed can fucking hurt you, because it doesn't count mitigated damage on that.
Oh, okay.
So like all that damage is mitigated. So like if it did unmitigated damage, you'd probably take a lot more. But
Yeah, plus the Tabai
yeah. So like you just
and the ult.
yeah, you negate a lot of damage. So
Fun. Alright, well, I know. Yeah, I now have a little bit more understanding of how to play tankier top laners
Yeah.
that don't just go kill their lane opponents every time they walk into lane.
exactly. Like Nar's kind of the same deal, except he's got that I can kill you whenever I want component in the laning phase as well. So like he's kind of like Mini Nar is like your Jace, Mega Nar is like your Maokai, and then Mega Nar can also be like your Jace or your Riven. Yeah, Fiora was rooted after she was done with her ult in that situation. Like
Yeah, that was kinda
she
funny.
finished it and then
Like-
was just stuck. Like, well, now what? Alright, that's the end of the game. So yeah, you did really well. Like, there's a couple things just in laning, you know, that playing the champion more will get you to understand.
Better.
Like, you know, CSing, like how to do all that and stuff. But generally, like, I either start Doran's Ring or Flask on Maokai. That's just what I like. Flask against ranged and Ring against melee most of the time, because, you know, the Ring's really good.
Yeah.
It,
No.
yeah, it gives you that mana sustain as well as just allowing you to hurt more in lane.
Yeah, the closest champions I play to this style are either Shen, which nobody likes me playing for some reason,
He's just
or
not.
Kale,
Yeah,
kind of.
Shen's
like,
just
not the
not very
secret.
good. Like,
I know. The Asian penis hitbox on his E. and
yeah, that, and he's just like,
and energy cost.
yeah, he's just got something. Like, his kit's alright. It's just that, like, why would you pick Shen over someone like Gnar? You know?
Shen was my first main ever, and
Yeah, I used to
have
play.
feelings.
I used to play a lot of Shen too. Like I really liked him back in like season 3, season 2. But like it's just like there's no real reason to play him because like he doesn't do much damage at all. Like you can safely ignore him in a fight aside from the taunt.
Yeah.
And yeah, the taunt has no hitbox any longer. So
Yeah.
you know, it's just like little things like that, and like yeah, like why pick Shen when like you could pick Gnar, who can essentially peel just as good as Shen, engage better than Shen, and you know still be a constant damage threat even while building 100% tank.
Yeah.
So there's just better champions to fulfill that role. Like yeah, he has the global ultimate, but that also means that he doesn't have an ultimate to fight in lane with.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of toss ups and trades and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright, well, I feel like I've learned from this.